Hello everyone. In this session, we will be discussing about intermittent motion mechanisms. An intermittent motion mechanism is a linkage which converts continuous motion into intermittent motion. These mechanisms are commonly used for indexing in machine tools. That is, in case of intermittent motion mechanisms, there is a slight pause during the motion transmission. That is, it is not continuous, it is being paused at different intervals of time. That is why it is known as intermittent motion mechanisms. In this video, we'll be discussing about basically two examples of intermittent motion mechanisms, that is Geneva mechanism and Ratchet and Paul mechanism. So first is Geneva mechanism. The Geneva drive or Maltese cross is a gear mechanism that translates a continuous rotation into an intermittent rotary motion. The rotating drive wheel has a pin that reaches into a slot of the driven wheel, advancing it by one step. As you can see in the figure, the mechanism is shown. Here this blackish part is a pin. Link A is a driver and it contains a pin which engages with the slot in the driven link B. The slots are positioned in such a manner that the pin enters and leaves them tangentially, avoiding impact loading during transmission of motion. In the mechanism shown, the driven member makes 1/4 of the revolution for each revolution of the driver. The locking plate, which is mounted on the driver, prevents the driven member from rotating except during the indexing period. Let me show you the moving mechanism of the Geneva. Here the driving wheel is shown in green color, whereas this orange color is the slotted driven wheel. With the one rotation of the driving wheel, there is 1/4 rotation of the driven wheel. So that shows the intermittent motion mechanism. Next is the more clear view. You can see that with the movement of the driving wheel, there is 1/4 movement in the driven wheel, making it an intermittent motion mechanism. Now coming to Ratchet and Paul mechanism. It is also an example of intermittent motion mechanism. It is used to transform motion of rotation or translation into intermittent rotation or translation. You can see in this figure, A is a ratchet wheel, that is a wheel with a pointed tool, and C is the Paul. As lever B is made to oscillate, you can see in this figure, the ratchet wheel will rotate anti-clockwise with the intermittent motion. A holding Paul D is provided to prevent the reverse motion of the ratchet wheel. This holding Paul, that is shown as D, is an additional attachment. And what is the ratchet here, which is shown by A? It is a mechanical device that allows continuous linear or rotatory motion in only one direction while preventing motion in the opposite direction. You can see the moving motion of these mechanism. As you can see in this figure, the intermittent motion mechanism is shown as Ratchet and Paul mechanism. Hope you are clear with the Ratchet and Paul mechanism and Geneva's mechanism. Now for more videos you can subscribe my channel Gagan Bansal on YouTube, or for any information you can mail me at gaganbansal12345 or gaganbansal@geu.ac.in. Thank you.